Hi, welcome to the second part of my Game Boy collection video. Here's the stack that I went through in the first video, and this is what I'm gonna be showing you now. So let's just go right ahead and see what I have. First off, Probotector. This is a support of the NES game. Yeah, it's good. Adventure Island, also really nice platformer. I'm not sure, but I think it's a port of the NES game. Kirby's Pinball Land. I really like Kirby and I really like pinball, so this is a good combination for me. I really like that one. I would recommend it. Here's another good game, Batman, the video game. This is a nice platformer from Sunsoft. Asterix and Obelix, nothing special. Battletoads and Double Dragon. I also have this game for the Super Nintendo. It's quite a nice beat 'em up. The Page Master. Don't have much to say about that game. I didn't play it so much. I think I just started it once and it didn't seem very interesting, so I just didn't try it again. Tiny Toon Adventures 2, Montana's Movie Madness. Oddworld Adventures. Dynablaster. I think this is actually Bomberman, but I think they renamed it when it came to Europe for some reason, and then only later they went back to the Bomberman name, because this is just like Bomberman. So, and then we have Kirby's Dream Land, really nice platformer. I really like the Kirby games. Pop and Twinbee. The Super Nintendo version is one of my favorite games, one of my favorite shooters, and so I had to get the Game Boy version as well. It's pretty nice. Game & Watch Gallery 3. This is a collection of some of the Game & Watch games, and it also has some updated graphics and saves your high scores. So it's got battery save. Not sure how to pronounce this. Burai Fighter Deluxe. It's a shooter. Seemed pretty nice. Double Dragon 3, the arcade game. Not so great. Turtles, Follow the Foot Clan. This was one of my favorites as a kid. I was playing this so much. It's a really nice beat 'em up, but it's a bit easy and it's a bit short. I think you could probably finish this game in a few minutes, but still it's worth getting. I think it's a really nice beat 'em up to have. Mortal Kombat. Then we have Darkwing Duck from Capcom. The gameplay reminds me a lot of DuckTales and Mega Man. And this is a port of a NES game. Yeah, it's a nice game, I think. Turtles 3, Radical Rescue. I also have the second one somewhere, but not here. I guess I have it at my parents' place somewhere. I really like the first two, but I haven't played this one so much. I think probably the second one is the best one. Mickey's Ultimate Challenge. This is a puzzle game for kids, and I don't know, it's pretty okay, I think. Tiny Toon Adventures, Bab's Big Break. Oh wait, that's a Game Boy Color game, not an original Game Boy game. And then we have Who Framed Roger Rabbit from Capcom. I think I would try this once. I think it was some kind of adventure game. Definitely not a platformer. I think you go around and look for clues and pick up items and things like that. R-Type. And this is a really nice one. Avenging Spirit. You're playing as this ghost here, and you can inhabit the different enemies, and when you're inside them, then you actually take on their abilities and you can use them to get further in the game, and you have different skills and stuff. So it's a pretty neat concept. I like that one. And let's see, Spot, the video game. I think this is a puzzle game. Crazy Castle 3. This was a bit of a disappointment. I picked it up mainly because of the Blaster Master name, because I really love Blaster Master for the NES, and I'm not sure, but I think it's from the same company, Sunsoft. But it's not at all like Blaster Master. I was really surprised, but after some research I found out that this was actually a completely different game in Japan. And when they imported it to Europe, they decided to put the Blaster Master name on there to sell more copies, I guess. And that's kind of disappointing. But it's a nice game still. Plays a bit like Bomberman actually. Can't remember the title in Japan, but I would say it's worth getting, but just don't expect Blaster Master. Dragon Quest Monsters. Oh, that might be a Game Boy Color game, not sure. Quirk. And then we have Oddworld Adventures 2. Here's another disappointment coming up. Wizards and Warriors Fortress of Fear. I really like the Wizards and Warriors games on the NES, so I thought this definitely would be a nice game, but it is quite disappointing, so it's not good at all actually. I wouldn't pick it up unless you get it for really cheap. Then we have, let's see here, another Batman game. Batman Return of the Joker. Didn't play that one so much, so I can't say if it's good or bad. Boomer's Adventure Asmic World. I'd never heard of this game, so I picked it up just because I thought maybe it's rare, or maybe it's like some hidden gem or something like that. And I don't know, I just played it for a little bit. It's some kind of puzzle adventure game, and seemed pretty okay, I guess. I can't really remember. Guess it didn't leave too much of an impression. Nemesis, shoot 'em up from Konami. Okay, this is a pretty horrible platformer that you should steer away from if you ever come across it. Titus the Fox. Just, I don't know. I really like platformers. It's probably my favorite genre, but I wouldn't buy that one, even if you like platformers. Bomberman GB. I haven't tried this one so much yet, but I really like Bomberman games, so I look forward to trying it. Boulder Dash. Here's another puzzle game, Mario's Picross. And then we have, I have 3 out of the 5 Mega Man games for the system. Mega Man 1, Dr. Wily's Revenge, Mega Man 2, and Mega Man 3. I think they're all ports of the NES versions except the 5th one, which is a different game. I'm not sure about that though. I think I read about it sometime. Okay, and then we have 2 games. the last two games, Castlevania Adventure, which is pretty bad for a Castlevania game, I would say, and Castlevania 2 Belmont's Revenge, which is a huge improvement of the first one. I would recommend to get this one. Well, actually, get both ones. This is still pretty good, but just a bit disappointing for a Castlevania